Okay, so I'm putting this up to encourage you all just to have a go. Just get it out there, get some feedback. It doesn't need to be perfect. Speak from the heart, and yeah, just have a go. So I thought I would just put it up there. Usually if someone starts it off, others are kind of more comfortable to follow on behind. So to frame this up, because you know me from both Embraining for Success and in fact my coaching page and the Next Level and the Healthy Workplace. So the video that Sarah and I have agreed to present, and we're both doing one individually to see how aligned they are, is our joint company, the Healthy Workplace. Healthy Workplace, big picture, is about helping people to thrive. So that's what this video is about. That's what the Epiphany Script is all about. And yeah, please do feel completely comfortable to give whatever feedback is helpful. Use the sheet that we've given back, the feedback sandwich, and we are on this journey with you. We're not experts in this at all. We're playing too. I've had fun creating a semi-script, and yeah, just going to have some fun with it, see where it goes, and inspire you to put yourself out there as well and have a go. So here we go. So I'm Suzanne. I'm from the Healthy Workplace, and the Healthy Workplace is all about helping people thrive at work. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my work journey. I liken my work journey to being on a roller coaster. Sometimes, you know, that feeling you're kind of crawling up a hill and you're not quite sure what's at the top, and you're certainly a little bit nervous about what's over the top. But there are those highs, there are those peaks, and those peaks for me are when I've worked with people who are just phenomenal. I had one boss in particular who I always think of when I think about great leadership. But after those highs, there's often a great fast roller coaster down into something that's crazy and maybe around a screw bend, and chaos, toxic workplaces where all sorts might be going on. And I've had that experience too. So when I think of that roller coaster and I think of me, it's like I was passionate about what I did. And in fact, I was good at it. And yet with all my skills, I didn't feel that I could influence what was going on around me. I didn't feel that I could control where I was on that roller coaster. So despite the fact that on paper it would look great, I had letters galore after my name, and I had skills and competencies and certificates, the reality was that I was on this roller coaster, and I just had to at times hold on and hope that I stayed on. Ever felt like that in the workplace? Well, I got frustrated and I got angry. At times, I even started to thinking about how I could get some revenge. There were times when I felt like somebody was trying to undo my safety harness and actually throw me out of the cart. And of course, I tried to change things. I tried to change the environment I was in. I tried to persuade and change the people I was working with. I even did loads of work on changing myself. And yet I remained on this roller coaster going round and in corkscrews. And I got tired. I got to the point I didn't know if I could hold on anymore, whether I wanted to hold on anymore. It made me question, was I doing something to cause it? Was I missing where the stop button was? Should I stop speaking out when I saw injustice? Should I just keep quiet and pretend I didn't care? But that wouldn't have been me either. That wouldn't have felt right. Inside, there was still this voice that kind of whispered, you've got to be yourself. You do care. You have got a voice. You do matter. You make a difference. So it took a while to actually find some support and to really start to heal. It took me time to kind of let go of that safety bar and just let be. I had to get off the ride for a while. I had to stop holding my breath and tensing my body and actually just breathe again. And I realized along the way I'd forgotten how to laugh. I'd moved into fear and constant monitoring of my environment. So what changed? One day for me, it was like an emergency stop, and the roller coaster just stopped moving. I felt indeed that I was left hanging upside down. I had to kind of hold on for dear life, but knew I couldn't hold on forever in that moment. I had to make a choice. This was not something I could sustain for any length of time. I was quite literally hanging, and it was one meeting where everything changed. And I decided on the inside that I had to make that move to walk away. And so I left my job. It was a moment for me when I made the decision to really start to explore, how do you influence things? How do you make a difference? How do you keep safe? And I started learning all sorts about how the body works, this beautiful human complex body that we have. Building on my NLP background, I added in embraining, polyvagal, and so much more. And I realized I had complete control. I had the ultimate safety switch. I could turn the power on or off. I could turn the brakes on or off. In fact, once I learned how to use it, I could start to create my own rides, and boy, they've been good rides. I was smiling again. Now, of course, it wouldn't be me not to then share that with other people. I couldn't keep it to myself. Why didn't we all know about this? Why didn't we all know about this safety switch that we had? And the more exciting that the roller coaster was, and the more I was screaming for joy and excitement, the more I wanted to share it. So I started coaching others. But there's only one of me and so many hours a day, and I started to run out of time to see everybody. So I started to create courses and group events so that I could reach more people. Now, of course, along the way, I've had knockbacks. I've met skeptics. I've put on courses nobody came to. I've met people who quite literally would prefer to stay hanging upside down than take the action and make a choice to ride the ride differently. But all that did was make me go deeper. What was I not yet seeing? Maybe I had to learn even more about what really makes a human do something or not. I asked all sorts of questions, like, how can I get so comfortable in my new coaster that I can have a great time while working, while living? How can I have a big enough car that I can take other people with me, ride safely with them for the first time? So that's where I am now. I like to think of myself as a safety and rewiring expert, not for the roller coaster, but for the human body. A designer and a consultant to help other people create their own roller coasters and ensure they're safe to ride, whether that's individually or teams or organizations. How can you get things moving again and start to fully enjoy, thrive, be vital in your work and life? Do I still feel the highs and lows? Of course. But now I know I've got control of the speed. I can enjoy the ride way more. And I wanted to share how to do that with you in your workplace, in your life. You already have your own roller coaster you're on. You have your own goals. You have your own service to give, your own purpose to fulfill. You already feel all of that. And I'd love to help you to create a way to travel that at a speed you want to travel, safely, enjoying the ride, and taking the right people along with you. So if you're ready to strap yourself in and really feel what work and life is about, when you live it to the full, contact me now. Book your seat and book your place on our next event. Or if you'd prefer, book a one-to-one session if you're not quite ready to go full out right now. Just click below. Hold on tight, get ready to smile and take a ride with us. It's time to get things moving again. It's time for you to design the ride of your life.